What's up, guys? My name is Simon, and today's episode of Simon Says is going to be a little bit special. We have a guest dual commentator. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hey guys, my name's Ashley, and I met Simon it's kind of a funny story. This guy, Simon made a video about some girl who was a bitch or something like that, and this guy thought that I was her, so he sent the link to my channel to Simon over Twitter or something, and it ended up I wasn't the girl, obviously, but me and Simon just sort of like started talking over Twitter, and then we got to become friends on Xbox, and we would like 1v1 each other, and of course I would always win, but
And then the sad thing is, it's the truth, because Ashley deserves more of an optic title than I do, which is kind of sad. But
Thanks.
I'm not gonna lie, she's really beast at quickscoping, Ashley Beastman, and it's kind of sad. So I promised myself that one day I would beat her, and that day has yet to come. But we're gonna be talking about some quick tips and just some advice that you guys can use in real life. You know, in every Simon Says episode, you guys send me your questions and I answer it. And I figured, and I explained this in the last commentary, that I could just have a girl on the commentary, and she would be giving better advice than me because she is the girl. So, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. So the first question is one from me it's not from me, but it's one that I thought of, and it's a series of two questions, and I did tell you about these. And the first one is, what would it take for a guy to do to like come up and ask you if he's decently looking and he's decently smelling, he looks good, he smells good, but he's not like, oh my god, someone you would, look at first glance and be like, I want him in my bed now. It's just like someone that you would be friends with, for example.
Mm-hmm.
What would it take for a guy like that who doesn't know you? Some of these guys don't know how to approach girls. What would it take for them to do for you to say yes, and what would it take for them to do for you to say no? And this is the same guy in both situations.
I feel like, okay, in the situation where I would say yes, he would definitely have to be like upfront with himself. I don't like guys that are kind of like, I don't know, I guess behind the scenes it would kind of be a good word for that, and just sort of like not themselves,
Mm-hmm.
and you can tell, and I just hate that. So I guess just in that situation, for me to say yes, he just needs to be upfront with me. He needs to be himself, which sounds really corny, but it's totally true. Like, a guy has to be himself, because you can tell when they're not. Or if they're just like trying to get in your pants, you can tell.
That's
Girls are stupid. Let's see. For a guy to say no, or for me to say no, I would probably, cockiness is okay, I guess.
Really?
I mean, it's a thing. Yeah, I mean, I think it's a good thing. No, I guess not cocky. Confident would be the better word.
Mm-hmm. But you can only be so confident.
Exactly.
Where it goes to the point where you just come across as an arrogant asshole.
Exactly. Kind of a douchebag. So, I guess confidence is really big for me, at least. And if a guy doesn't have confidence, then no, I would just say no.
All right. So basically, guys, what we can get from Ashley, is that you basically have to find the perfect medium between confidence and shyness, and you have to put in a mix of respectfulness in there too. That's why I believe you have to come across as a respectful guy, and I don't know. That's very interesting. So hope you guys can learn from that. If you guys want to go ahead and put your feedback in the comment section below, that'd be awesome. So I'm going to move on to some of the questions that you guys asked me after I announced that the Simon Says series was going to be reborn. And the first one is a very broad one. It's something that's good to talk about. It's open for discussion, and it's, how do you know if a girl likes you? Simple. Now, Ashley, do you want to go ahead and start off on that one?
Yeah, so let's see. If I want a guy to know that I like them,
Mm-hmm.
respond to their text messages. That's a big one. If I'm like wanting to talk to them, and especially if I start the conversation. If a girl starts the conversation with you, the chances are more than likely that she likes you. A lot of girls don't, and if they do, she definitely likes you.
Hmm.
Um, I don't know.
Would you
That's a
say
very
that every single time a girl starts a conversation with you, that means she likes you? Because I mean, you could have a
no.
friend that's like a girl, and she could just text you and be like, "What are you
Yeah,
doing?"
I feel like if you're in that like friend zone and she texts you, I mean that could mean anything. That could mean she just wants to talk to you. But I
Hmm.
mean, if you're clearly not in that friend zone, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, like you just met her the past weekend when you went to the movies with your friends or
Exactly.
something.
Yeah, you guys aren't even really friends, and she texts you first and like puts herself out there. That's a huge one.
Gotcha.
And it doesn't even have to be like texting. It could be anything. Like if she adds you on Facebook, if she like follows you on Twitter. I don't know.
If she shows any like sign of interest, basically, which is kind of
Yeah. Then,
self-explanatory.
well, yeah, that's definitely self-explanatory.
But the thing
I don't
is,
know.
like, I
That's a
don't
question.
think that it should come to the point where you have to wait for a girl to show that she likes you. I feel like what Ashley said uh, should take effect. Like, you should be the one with the pants in the relationship, you know? I mean,
Mhm.
there's no relationship yet, but you should definitely be the first one to show the, what's the word? Interest.
Interest. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that wasn't bad. So the next one is how young is too young to date? I'm 17 and is 15 too young? Just wondering, and I would appreciate if you used the question.
Hmm.
Um, so I feel
Well,
like it depends on if you're in high school and if you're in college because I definitely thought that dating 15-year-olds was something that is just like a little strange even when I was 17. But when you're in college, let's say you're 17, you're like a junior, right? A junior in high school,
yeah.
and a 15-year-old is a freshman. So if you're a junior and you're dating a freshman, that's just like a little weird. Isn't that
Hmm.
isn't that kind of weird
Yeah,
in high school?
that is weird.
Yeah, but if you're a junior in college and you're dating a freshman in college, it's nobody cares. It's not
Yeah.
as weird. So I
I
kind
feel
of
like the older you get, it's more okay for it to be, like, if someone's really old dating like a younger person. I feel like it's different than being this young. It's just like kind of wrong in that way for this young. I don't know.
yeah. Thing is though, once anybody hits 18, you gotta watch out.
Jailbait.
Jailbait, definitely. All right, now this one is one that I answered in the comment section because it was very personal, and I appreciate the guy that sent me it. And I think I mentioned this to Ashley before we actually started the commentary, and I'm gonna go ahead and read it now. So it says, "Okay, dude. So I remember I subbed to you a long time ago, and I made a new page, but I have a question about a very saddening one too. Grammar issues. My girlfriend and her mom. My girlfriend's mom and sister were involved in a car accident which put her mom into a coma, and she's not woken up since November. I'm very sad about this. And Sunday morning they sent her into life support. I'm very supportive with her, and she says she wants to cut off life support off because she doesn't like seeing her mom in that positions. In that position, what are your thoughts?" Now, before I let Ashley go ahead and give her input, I did find out more background information from this guy. I told him wouldn't she not she's not basically in the position to make this decision. It would be up to her father, and I found out from him that her father is divorced and basically he doesn't care. So she lives on her own now, his girlfriend, and it is her decision. And basically what I told him was, if that's the case, that if it is his girlfriend's decision, that he should stay out of it, because what if he supports her and says, yeah, you should cut off life support, and she ends up regretting that decision? It could really negatively affect the relationship between them. And he said thank you, but I just wanted to use that in the commentary because I felt like that was a very personal question, and I do appreciate it being asked. Ashley, what do you think?
Yeah, I completely agree with you. I mean, I feel like there's a sort of relationship between like a girl and her family that the guy isn't a part of. And I mean, there are times when it's okay for a guy to have that relationship with her family. But I mean, in this situation, it's just, I mean, it's super personal. And I feel like him not exactly like butting in like that, but I don't know. I just feel like it should be her decision either way. And the biggest thing is just for him to support her in whatever she decides. And
That's exactly what
I don't know.
said.
That's pretty much what I
Pretty much
think.
said that in the comments. I was like, regardless of what decision she makes, it should be the one that makes her happy, and you should support her, not make the decision for her. You know, I think he should
Definitely.
support whatever her decision is. So,
Yeah.
all right. So I think that's it. I feel like there's one more that I should go ahead and. It's somewhere in my inbox. I'm gonna go ahead and look for it. Here we go. This one's a pretty long one. So, I used to be pretty bad with girls in terms of talking to them, like really bad. But as I've gotten older, I found it so much easier to break the ice and just talk to women, mostly because I don't think I'm as arrogant as I used to be. Unfortunately, when I talk to girls, I don't meet any that I feel really compelled to go out with or date. I've even had girls ask me out, but none of them seem very interesting. My question is, should I go out with girls anyways, even if I don't initially feel a strong connection? I've considered doing that, but it feels somewhat dishonest to me. Just in case you're thinking this, no, I'm not gay, and I did actually think that when I first read it. I think I just got used to getting rejected and comfortable with being alone. And now I just wonder if I should even bother with dating. So, I actually want to hear what you have to say about this one.
Well, I feel like I gotta think about this for a second.
Yeah, definitely. It's something that you can't just...
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like um
I mean, I feel...
that
I don't see what's wrong with getting into a relationship. I can totally understand where you come from with thinking that it's dishonest, but
Yeah.
I feel like if you don't do anything, you're not gonna go anywhere with it.
Yeah, I mean, a girl can't really, you can't really have like that sort of relationship if you don't know the person. And if you get into a relationship with someone without really knowing them, I mean, that's not necessarily a bad thing. You can always get to know them. And I don't know, especially if like you guys have something in common and you end up like asking her out, but you don't know much about her. I mean, you can always use what you have in common to grow the relationship and get to know her, and it could end up turning into something really great. And you just have to take that first step.
Yeah, I feel like you can't. You say that you don't initially feel a strong connection. Like, you don't know that that strong connection could develop in the future. So don't limit to yourself. Don't limit yourself to what you feel initially, because you don't know. You don't know what might happen. You don't know. Babies might rain from the sky in the future. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that one. That's pretty much it. I'm surprised. I used up all my Simon Says questions in one episode. So, if you guys have any more questions for me, or if you want Ashley to answer them again, just go ahead and put the questions that you have in the comments below. I know that a lot of you guys have submitted questions and you ran out of questions, but you can just ask general random questions that you might have, even if they don't apply to you. So, you guys really like this series, so it runs on you guys. So if I don't have any questions, I can't keep doing these. So is there anything you want to say, Ashley?
No, not really. Just thanks for having me on here.
Yep. And I really, really want to beat you in a 1v1. And I'm going to do it.
See about that.
No, I'm
You're
going to do
good,
it.
but quick scoping, you're a little rusty, I guess.
Optic Simmons has met his match, guys. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the dual commentary. I don't know when this video will be out, but if you are watching it, it'd be greatly appreciated if you gave your feedback. And yeah, thank you, Ashley.
Mhm.
All right, 3, 2, 1. What's up, guys? My name is Simon, and fuck.
That's exactly what I would do every single time.
Wow. What is up, guys?
Oh, sorry.
No. I'm just thinking about what I'm going to say.
That would be pretty funny.
Windows has detected that your computer's performance is slow. Fuck. What am I supposed to do?
and just ignore it.
You guys want to put bleh. That's fucking bad. Okay, I'm gonna cut that out. If you guys want, stop laughing.
Sorry.
No, it's all good.